Here I am in the Bahamas in June. No, just kidding. I'm in Newfoundland, Canada, the first week of December. We're doing a moose, a caribou hunt in the beautiful mountains. Lots of snow on the ground. We're looking for a good time. Hey, y'all hang with us, folks. We'll be back for an exciting knockout hunting adventure.
Newfoundland in December can be very beautiful, but very dangerous as well. Stay with us and you'll see what I mean.
Hickory Creek Archery, manufacturers of the Drawlock and the DL24 compound bow, presents Knockout Hunting Adventure.
From Saucier, Mississippi, Jerry Goff.
Dynamite Albritton to extend his unbeaten string to 8 straight. The fight is slated for 10 rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Knockout Hunting Adventures with your host and 4-time U.S. amateur heavyweight champion and former #1 ranked amateur heavyweight of the world, Jerry Goff. This is Knockout Hunting Adventures, hosted by the man who battled Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and Lennox Lewis, Jerry Goff. Join host Jerry Goff as he introduces children, women, and handicapped hunters to the sport of archery. Join Jerry as he travels the world on his exciting adventures and get ready for Knockout Hunting Adventures.
Wow.
We got a fine animal.
Knockout Hunting Adventures is brought to you by Magic Stop Archery, Bushland Camouflage, the Hunter Safety System, Tailor-Made Bowstrings, and Hickory Creek Archery's Drawlock and the amazing DL24 compound bow.
Welcome to Moose Mountain Lodge. This is our lodge facility that we're very proud of. We have 8 double bedrooms, full bathroom, shower. We have a dining room that seats 28 people. We have an entertainment room with a big screen TV. We have a pool room. We have a full service kitchen, and we like to keep you comfortable.
For our dessert. How about that?
Now we're at the cabin, and this is Area 8, and we hunt Area 8. It runs probably down this direction for about 50 miles, and the other direction for about 20 miles. And we actually hunt Area 11 and 8, and it's all joined into one big concession. And it runs way down over these mountains down here and down the end of the strip. Right on the main highway, but it's far enough away from any civilization that we have to generate our own power. So right behind me here is the generator house. Just above that we have our own wind power, windmill. And if the wind's not really blowing, and on the roof of the guide shack we have a solar panel. So we generate our own power here, and we're quite proud of that. It's quite a unique thing.
The first morning we got kind of a late start, but it really didn't matter to me because I was really enjoying the snowfall and my first ride on an 8-wheel Argo. We cruised up the mountain road looking for moose tracks. And within 15 minutes we spotted our first moose.
Wind is terrible. Last on the power lines, there was a cow, moose, walking across the hill. This is the first 15 minutes riding around. It's a good sign. Hope that's the way it works out this week. We've got 5 days to hunt, so just keep our fingers crossed and keep riding and looking.
Not more than 10 minutes later, we hit the mother lode of moose.
Wow. Look at all the moose.
said the horse is going along. No problem. See, don't want his horns. He's gone in with the bunch there.
Has he?
Big rack on it.
Big rack, huh?
Yeah. He just went in with the big bunch there. Just look over here. See his horns. Come across and come up on the neck, you know. Come right up on this neck here, look. Hold on the neck. There's a lead that runs right up there.
Folks, that's a long way over there, and they were actually entertaining the idea of going.
Yeah, and they're just a big cluster.
See, you know that place there? I was about 12 years old when I was up on that hill last. And nobody hunted ever since then. Nobody goes up there.
I'm telling you, there's one trophy bull up there.
Yeah, there's a real big one there.
There's one
the
big
one that walked across.
There's one big one standing back by himself, and there's one just kind of moving around amongst them. We just came up this hill on the Argo. Got right at the top of this hill over here, or mountain as we call it down south. And we look across the valley. On the other side of it, he says 11 moose. 11 moose, and it's hard to make out because how far do you think it is from here?
I think we're mile and a half.
Mile and a half, maybe. There's either 10 or 11 moose over there. We can just see them just walking across this big open park. It's pretty neat though, huh?
There was no chance to get to these moose today, so we moved on.
We've come across a track right here. It's probably first thing this morning before daylight. It's a good size. It's going that way.
It's a little past 12 right now, and we're gonna settle down for a little bit of lunch. They said they're gonna build a fire in the snow. I'd like to see how they're gonna do this. What kind of wood is that?
This here is birch. Birch frame.
Bark.
Birch bark we call it.
Hot tea over an open fire on a snowy day? I'll tell you, there's nothing like it.
This segment brought to you by the Hunter Safety System and Magic Stop Archery Targets.
Welcome back to our first day's hunt here in Newfoundland, where already we've seen 13 moose. Now watch moose number 15 cut across the hill and make a beeline for the high country.
It's pretty exciting seeing that big cow come out of that bottom. She actually came out of this big group of trees right here. There's two guys in there walking this way right now. Just before she came out, we had a small bull that came out and came right to the top of the hill, turned around and shagged it on back that way. And then she comes out not more than 5 minutes later. That's pretty exciting. We've been seeing a lot of tracks all through here where we're walking, and they're all leading into this real thick stuff. That's what they're doing, they're bedding down all this bad weather.
Here at Moose Mountain Lodge, the thing is, when you book a hunt with us, unlike a lot of places, you are guaranteed a moose tag. Guaranteed a moose tag. If you get your animal early in the week, we can also supply either a caribou or a bear to finish out your week. At this point in the season, we're boasting a 95% success rate. We're putting this down to the fact that our guides are experienced and know where the animals are. At this facility, we have 6 local guides, lived here all their lives, very experienced. We offer two hunters per guide on a hunt. These guys know exactly where all the local cabins are. If you ever run into trouble, and believe you me, it can happen, they know exactly where to take you. We look at safety first.
Folks, this is our second day here in Newfoundland on our moose hunt. We've had a little bit more than we thought we were going to deal with this morning. Where we spotted the 15 well actually the 12 moose up on the hill. We figured we could get around to it, but the weather just did not cooperate, did it? It was really tough. We had, how much snow did we have on top? We hiked about 4 hours up, and there was so much snow up top.
A foot of snow up there.
Yeah, about a foot or more. And the thing is, the weather was turning out bad. You can see it's snowing hard right now, and we had to get on out as quickly as we could.
On the third day, we catch and break.
Got a couple of good stag caribou right there on the hill. We're going to try to shoot one of those.
Go to the rock one, okay?
Shoot the one in the back.
Yep. Go to that rock there, right?
Okay.
On the way to get in position for a shot at the stag, not knowing where to step, the unthinkable happens. I stepped in a bog full of water up to my waist and have to struggle just to get out.
Whoa.
Then fear hits me. Frostbite.
I'm about to freeze.
At this point, the water has already frozen to both of my pants legs, making it hard to walk. But I know if I don't take this opportunity now to shoot this stag, I may never get the chance again.
Yes. I tell you, he's not exactly what we're looking for, but as you saw, I stepped in a really deep hole. There's a cabin about a half a mile, maybe a mile from here. I got to go get warmed up because if I don't, I'll get frostbite on my toes. So I shot, he's a decent stag, but he's certainly not what they have here. They've got some really, really super large caribou stags, but I had to do something. I'm just too cold. Let's go see what we got and get to the cabin. Snow is waist deep. Here. Okay. All right, folks. Make it short and sweet because I am soaking wet and we gotta get to the cabin so I can get all my clothes off and warm out. Fellas, thank you very much for this extreme hunt. Third day of hunting. Unbelievable. Decent stag. Not a huge stag, but decent. Decent stag. So it's got a good shovel on this side. Well, y'all hang with us. We're going to try to do some moose hunting for the next couple of days. Well, it's about 30 minutes later. I can hardly feel my right foot. We just made it to the cabin. You don't know what a welcome sight that is. And you don't realize how scared you can get being in the woods like this. But the most important thing is to have good, competent guides. People that know where everything is. These guys have got cabins set up all throughout the woods and things. So they know the best way, if anything happens, they know the best way to get to it. Let's go get some hot fire on this feet. See, I can show my foot on.
I firmly believe that these guys, knowing where this cabin was, saved me from having some severe problems with both of my feet and my legs for the rest of my life.
I tell you what a difference 3.5 hours makes. We shot the
11:30.
11:30, and it took us about 30 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
So we've been here, it's almost 3 now?
3:30 now.
3:30 now, so we've been here a while. And I'll tell you what, you wouldn't believe how nice and cozy this little place is. But I really honestly believe, because it's another couple of hours, or at least an hour before we get to the Argo, and about probably an hour drive. By then my feet, there's no telling how bad my feet would be, because they were just about frozen. So, well, anyway, that's a good thing about having experienced guides.
This segment brought to you by the Hunter Safety System and Magic Stop Archery Targets.
For the spring bear hunt, you can come with your archery equipment, black powder, or rifle. And then we move into the fall hunt, and there's a 2-week window at the beginning of the season that you can come with your archery equipment, and then the rest of the season you can hunt with your archery, black powder, or your rifle. The scenery here is just unbelievable. The terrain consists of lakes, bogs, lots of trees. We have mountains that are on about a 1,500-foot elevation, and it's just a beautiful experience.
Before the break, you saw me in a very unfortunate situation. After falling through the ice, I proceeded to get in position to make a shot on the caribou stag. The next day, I had a chance to take a better look at the caribou.
We finally made it back up to the top of the mountain where I shot the caribou yesterday afternoon. My feet are fine, everything is great. The weather has turned off pretty nasty though. It's been blowing like crazy. We were gonna do some moose hunting this morning. We actually took the truck out. We were just riding some roads because we couldn't do anything else. I mean, it was miserable this morning. But we're back up here again to get the caribou, and we also brought the rifle with us because in the video you can actually see a really large stag, lots of antlers sticking up over the back of the crest of the hill behind the caribou that I shot. So we never saw that big caribou until we looked at the video. He's still in here, we just don't know where he is, and as you can see, this place is wide open, and if we get fortunate enough, we'll come across him. If not, hey, you know what, I got a pretty decent caribou stag down now, and let's go take a look at him on top of the hill. Yesterday, because of the situation, I didn't even count the points or anything. The only thing I cared about was getting back to the cabin and getting my feet warm. We've counted the points. It's a 20 point, so that's a pretty decent stag. Got a good shovel over here on this side. You know, what can I say? We might have could have shot one a lot larger, but under the circumstances, we had to take what we could take, and this is it. You know, you never up here. You never know what the wind, the weather. You never know what it's going to be like from day to day. Really, from hour to hour. So it really makes a difference. It was just 1 hour. So I'm real happy about what I've got here. You know, if you folks are looking for a dynamite caribou, black bear, or a tremendous moose hunt, give these guys a call and they will treat you to a wonderful, wonderful experience. And their harvest ratio is so incredibly high. I tell you, it's hard. I just don't think you can go wrong. Folks, we'll see y'all next week for another exciting knockout hunting adventure. Hey, y'all take care. Great.
If you'd like to contact me here at Knockout Hunting Adventures, go to www.kohunting.com and email me.
Thank you for joining Hickory Creek Archery's Knockout Hunting Adventures with Jerry Goff. And make sure to join us next week for more exciting action. Until then, happy hunting. Knockout Hunting Adventures is brought to you by the Hunter Safety System, Magic Stop Archery, Bushland Camouflage, Tailor-Made Bowstrings, Bow Buddy Archery, and Hickory Creek Archery's Draw Lock and the amazing DL24 Compound